Hello, Mr. Hoback. We have finished your white paint, and it complements, the three color tone complements a lot with the mahogany, the white, and then the blonde. But I know there has been some controversy over the blonde. Um, so, I was given a picture at the beginning, and you could tell in the picture, um, you could see that it had the original color scheme. And that's what I was told to follow, and so that's what I did. We can strip the blonde off and turn it back to mahogany, but we may run into issues to where we get over into this and we're revarnishing this, and it can open up a can of worms, but it can be done for sure. It just could it could add extra cost if we end up damaging some of this other varnish while we're doing this blonde, stripping it. But as of right now, if we left it like this, we just gotta give it a good sand and buff on the decks, and it's ready to roll. But if I'll let you discuss with Paul on how you want to proceed with the blonde, and I'll do it however I'm told to do it. I just wanted to give you a video update now that I got the white on here. But you will have a piece of stainless that goes right down through here. There's screw holes for it. I followed the screw holes. There will be a transom strap that goes up right through here, and it hides these lines, and then your stainless will run up and meet up to it, and that's what hides all your paint lines. And of course your rub rail hides this line. And then you'll have a Chris Craft Cavalier emblem that goes right here. But so this boat, I was looking in the Chris Craft Bible, and in 1959 there was only 20 of these made. And this is the second one that we have had in the shop out of those 20. So we've had 2 of the 20 in the shop. But I thought that was pretty interesting. You can look, if you look on the paper that we sent you out of the book, it'll show 1959, and then the whole numbers only go 1 through 20. So that's a pretty interesting fact about your boat. And then another interesting fact is because I have a 1959 Chris Craft Continental 18 foot, but 1959 was the first year Chris Craft put the 283s in their boats. And Chevrolet came out with the 283 in 1957, and then of course our 1950, mine and yours 1959 boats probably has a 1958. There's a good chance it's a 1958 283. So the second year they were made. Chris Craft jumped on that and and done everything to make them a marine engine pretty fast. But I'm a big fan of the 283s. It's just you got a lot more power out there with the V8. But I just wanted to give you an update and let us know how to proceed from there. And then your bottom paint and your boot stripe was not in the budget. If that's something you're doing yourself, that's fine. But if that's something that you want us to do, your bottom paint has been brought up to where the top of your boot stripe would be, because your boot stripe usually runs level with this spray rail right here. So we would have to get rid of that bottom paint and put a do your boot stripe, and then we would do the bottom paint on down, which that's maybe an option that you want to do. It hasn't been discussed here Yeah, I know I didn't see it in the budget, but I just wanted to tell you that would be an option that we can do, or we can give you some advice on how to do it if you're interested in that, or you may already know how to do that part of the process. But just wanted to give you an update. Thank you.